Calm down, Emma. She needed me more than you did. That was my husband, Jason, strolling in at 7 a.m. the morning after my birthday, wearing someone else's perfume like it was cologne. I sat at the kitchen table with cold coffee and zero sleep, staring at him like I didn't recognize my own life. He said his ex, Samantha, had a panic attack. He said I was overreacting. My phone showed 6 unanswered calls and he didn't even look guilty. Am I in the wrong for thinking he chose her over me? If you were me, what would you do? Drop a comment and hit subscribe for more. What I found next made stomach flip, and it should make you furious. I didn't yell. That's what scares me now. I didn't even have the energy. Jason leaned on the counter like my exhaustion was an inconvenience, rubbing his eyes and using that calm, practiced tone that always made me question myself. Emma, relax. Samantha was spiraling. Her dad's sick. She was having a panic attack. What was I supposed to do? He said it like the only good choice was her. I stared at my cold coffee. Midnight had come and gone. My birthday had come and gone. He hadn't even texted me, and still he stood there acting like I was being irrational. I called you 6 times, I said. 6. It was on silent, he shrugged. I saw it when I woke up. When I woke up. Not when he woke up. When he woke up at her place. Then I caught it. A sweet floral perfume on his shirt, loud enough to announce itself. That smell flattened the last little excuse I'd been clinging to. I looked down at my left hand. My wedding ring suddenly felt like a lie. Without a speech, I slid it off and set it on the table. The click was quiet, but it hit him hard. Jason blinked. What are you doing? I'm done pretending this is normal, I said, and stood up. He scoffed. So you're throwing away our marriage because I helped someone? I didn't argue. I walked past him into our bedroom and pulled out a suitcase. Clothes went in fast, messy, like my hands were trying to outrun my heart. Jason followed, pacing. At least talk to me. That's not how marriage works. I turned. Spending my birthday night with your ex isn't how marriage works either. His expression shifted. Anger, then calculation. You're being dramatic. That word was his favorite leash. While he kept talking, I walked to his desk. His laptop was open, screen still glowing. I'd never gone through his things. I used to call that trust. Now it felt like a blindfold. Messages, a synced work app, a thread labeled Mom. For one stupid second, my brain tried to save me. Maybe it really was his mom. Then I opened it. Last night was perfect. I missed you. Jason. Me too. I'll tell her I had a work emergency. Samantha. She still doesn't suspect anything. Jason. Emma is clueless, always has been. My body went cold from the inside. Not movie shocked, more like my cells quietly surrendered. Clueless. Always has been. He wrote it like a joke. I scrolled, months, then a year, then further. Hotel selfies, reservations. Can't wait to see you tonight. She thinks I'm at Brandon's. And then I saw the timestamp that made me feel physically sick. Our wedding day. Samantha. She looked so happy at the reception. Jason. Felt a little bad, honestly. Samantha. You always feel bad at first, then you get over it. Behind me, Jason was still talking, still trying to sell me a story. But the truth was right there, typed out in little gray bubbles. This wasn't one bad night. This was my entire marriage, rehearsed lies and stolen time. I took screenshots until my hands cramped. Then I shut the laptop, zipped my suitcase, and walked for the door. Jason grabbed my arm. Emma, you're making a mistake. I looked him in the face. No, the mistake was thinking you were a husband. If you've ever been called crazy for telling the truth, you know how that moment feels. And I left, ring on the table, air in my lungs, and a brand new silence following me into the morning. I didn't go back to the apartment that night. I checked into a cheap hotel and let the door lock click behind me like a boundary. My phone kept lighting up. Jason swinging from "I'm sorry" to "you're crazy" in the same hour. I didn't answer. Silence was the only thing he couldn't twist. The next morning, I drove to my mom's. One look at my face and she knew. I handed her my phone and let the screenshot speak. When she finished, she said, "You were always enough. He just wanted 2 lives." That sentence turned my panic into focus. A friend sent me to a divorce attorney, Dana Pierce. I told her the birthday night, the fake mom thread, the wedding day texts. Dana didn't gasp or lecture, she just asked, "Do you still have access to the messages?" I screenshot everything. "Good," she said. "In Texas, infidelity can influence asset division. And if marital money funded the affair, we can seek reimbursement." That night, I logged into our joint household account. Jason and I had separate finances, but we shared one account for bills. I hadn't monitored it because I trusted him. Yeah, I hear it too. The transactions weren't subtle. Restaurants in neighborhoods we never visited together. Hotel charges on business trip weekends. A jewelry purchase for $789. I didn't own a $789 necklace. Then I saw the pattern that made my hands shake. Repeated transfers to an external account I didn't recognize. Same amount range, same rhythm, like he'd been paying dues. I pulled up the message dates and started matching them. Every work emergency lined up with a transfer. Every watching the game with Brandon lined up with dinner for 2, just not with me. By midnight, I'd built a file. Statements, screenshots, calendar notes. Not just proof of cheating, proof he'd used our money to keep it going. I sent it to Dana and stared at the ceiling until sunrise, wondering how long he'd been laughing at me. On day 3, Jason showed up at my mom's with roses, my favorite, like a shortcut to forgiveness. "Emma, please," he said. "Counseling, therapy, anything. Don't throw away everything we built." "You've been sleeping with Samantha the entire marriage," I said. He tried to deny it, then pivoted. "Okay, fine. Mistakes. But you can't say it was all a lie." "Was it real when you texted her during our wedding reception?" I asked. He didn't answer. He just threw the old accusation at me. "You're blowing this out of proportion. People are complicated." Translation: I hurt you, but you're the problem for noticing. When he got served divorce papers, he escalated. He called my mom crying, trying to recruit her. He texted my brother Ryan saying I was emotionally unstable. Then he contacted my job. My boss Monica called me in. "Jason reached out," she said. "He's worried stress might affect your work." I felt my stomach drop. He was trying to sabotage the one place I'd built on my own. So I told her the truth. "He cheated throughout the marriage. I'm divorcing him. He's retaliating." Monica looked disgusted. "I'm sorry, and his call won't change how I evaluate you." Dana told me, "Save everything, texts, voicemails, screenshots. If he keeps pushing, we add harassment." Then she found the detail that made me furious. The apartment down payment was 100% from my personal savings. Jason had promised he'd pay more of the mortgage to balance it out. He never did. We'd paid 50-50 for 2 years. So no, he didn't just break my heart. He treated my trust like a bank account. Today, if you think the legal part is the clean part, it's not. It's just the place where the lies finally have to sit under fluorescent lights. Dana subpoenaed Jason's records, and the external account I'd noticed got a name. A joint account with Samantha. A joint account. Not a dumb mistake. A shared financial life running right beside my marriage. Dana filed for unequal asset division and reimbursement for misappropriated funds. And Jason still tried to play the wounded husband. To his family, he was blindsided. To mutual friends, he was the fun guy with the unstable wife. He'd curated his image for years, and I'd helped by staying quiet. I stopped staying quiet. When his mom called asking why we were divorcing, I told her the truth. When his sister accused me of abandoning vows, I sent one screenshot. A wedding day message where he admitted he felt a little bad, while Samantha told him he'd get over it. Jason didn't like losing control. He left me a voicemail, furious. "You're turning everyone against me. This is harassment." Harassment, coming from the man who lied for years and tried to mess with my job because I wouldn't answer his texts. I forwarded the voicemail to Dana. "Add it," I wrote. Hearing day arrived fast. Jason's attorney tried to paint me as emotional and vindictive, like my shock was proof I was unstable. Dana didn't chase that bait. She let facts do the shouting. She started with money, transfers to the joint account, hotel charges on work trips, restaurant bills, the jewelry purchase I never received. Each line item was a tiny betrayal, and together they made a map of his double life. The judge asked calm questions and kept turning pages. Then Dana presented the messages, only the most damning ones. Emma is clueless, always has been. The wedding day exchange, the work emergency lie. The judge stayed neutral, but the room felt heavier. Finally, she looked right at him. Mr. Carter, do you have anything you'd like to say in your defense? Jason glanced at his attorney. No rescue. For the first time in my marriage, he didn't have a polished story. He just sat there, quiet, caught. The ruling was simple. I kept the apartment. Jason owed reimbursement for the funds he diverted, over $12,000. He got nothing from my retirement accounts. When the judge spoke, I felt relief without fear. Outside the courtroom, Jason caught up to me. I hope you're happy, he snapped. You ruined my life. That sentence used to work on me. That day it sounded pathetic. You ruined your own life. I said, I just stopped covering for you. 6 months later, I was standing in my apartment, looking at walls I chose and silence I earned. Jason paid what the court ordered, complaining through his lawyer. Last I heard, Samantha dumped him once the secret wasn't fun and the money wasn't easy. The real win wasn't even court. It was my brain getting quiet again. No more managing his moods, no more second-guessing my instincts. I started therapy. I reconnected with friends. I picked up painting again, and for the first time, I didn't care what he thought. If this has you heated, hit like, share it with a friend, and drop your verdict in the comments because I still wonder what you'd do today. So let me ask you, if your spouse disappeared on your birthday, came home smelling like their ex, and then called you dramatic, what would you do? Would you keep the peace? Or would you choose yourself and let the truth burn? Now that the dust has settled, the weirdest part isn't the courtroom win or the reimbursement check. It's how quiet my life feels when nobody is gaslighting me. I used to think love meant explaining yourself until the other person finally gets it. But the truth is, someone who benefits from your confusion will never let you be clear. I learned that betrayal isn't always loud. Sometimes it's a calm man in your kitchen telling you you're dramatic while you're still wearing yesterday's birthday mascara. Sometimes it's money slipping out of your account while you're busy trying to be the chill wife. The day I chose myself, I stopped bleeding in private again. So I'm asking you for real. Am I in the wrong? Was I supposed to smile, accept the roses, and pretend a panic attack explains years of lies? Or is leaving the moment you see the pattern the only sane move? If you've been in something like this, I want to hear your take. Drop it in the comments. And if you want more real-life stories like mine, hit subscribe and share this with someone who needs the reminder. Your instincts aren't too much. They're trying to save you.